All right, let's keep on going. So we are playing through in melee mode here. As you can see, I just got completely owned. I now have death number 3 tonight. And we are playing through in super high-res textures, playing in ultra mode. And we're on day 6 right now. I'm going to try to get these guys again. Now, that was kind of weak. I'm going to try a non-Molotov. Let's try a fragment grenade. Come on.
What?
Eat this.
Peekaboo! Make every shot count.
That worked.
Damn it.
Forget this. Old school. Run a gun. That was easier. Molotovs, not good. Fragment grenades, those are good because those go in and bounce around. You get the heck out of there. But throwing Molotovs, they, for some reason, it kept hitting the edge of the thing there. Blasting me in the face. All right, what does he got? He got the key?
Man, we're kicking up a lot of dust.
Oh, sorry, is it getting in your eyes? Where's the third guy? I thought there was a third guy before. Apparently not. Whiplash and Walter. All right. Let's loot.
You sure that's worth taking with us?
Let's loot all the stuff. All right. Woohoo! Gift shop key. We're able to get into there. And you'll see me jump up on top of stuff. I'll look up here on the boards. I'll look behind stuff, inside stuff, for all that loot. Every aluminum is very, very helpful later when you get your other power armors. Get every last little tiny thingy. Super loot this sucker. Super loot it. Hey, Bucky Forever, what's up? Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Hello. Hope you're all having a good night. Rip! This is totally rigged. I know, huh? Rigged. I was like, come on. I had total amount of clearance to throw that sucker. Oh, I found a wrench. Oh, it's Big Jim. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, let's try Big Jim out. Oh, yeah. I'll try that out. Oh, overburdened. Overburdened. Okay, let's get all the loot, gather it together. Bottle cap, mine, lunchbox. Get yourself a fork. Preston's already full of stuff, so we can't give him anything. Oh, I see some stuff in the back there. Crouch and check for all that loot. Oh, I'm over encumbered, taking damage, and I have low health. Not a good combo. That vegetable soup. Not a good combo. Again, I'm looting all this stuff so that when I come back here... Hey, Preston. Have a tire, bro. When I come back here, all of this will be reset eventually. But it takes a really long time, so you really want to loot everything. Take it with you, because you need every little scrap of resources in the new survival mode if you're going to build stuff up. There we go. Unlocked it. Oh. Thanks, PhD, for the auto host as well. Appreciate it big time. We are having an awesome night tonight. As you can see, we are looting. Oh, look, it reset.
What a mess. Yeah.
No, I can tell it reset because I can see there's more of these things on the ground. Let's get them. Some of the loot reappeared. Or I just missed it before, but I think some of the loot reappeared, so we're going to grab that. And now we're going to need a place to put this loot, and usually what I do is I put it like in the cash register. Like this, so it's easy to find. Now I'm going to go ahead and drink some alcohol. Have some whiskey. And see if that is going to give me enough. Not enough. Just not enough. To carry the stuff out. But since I can't carry it out, I'll just go ahead. Put some of the ammo in there. That I'll keep. Light pistol. That's just enough. Okay, cool. Now we're just enough to where we are not overburdened. And we just did a whole bunch of stuff, so we want to go ahead and save. And the way we save is we simply walk over here and save. Like that. Just like that. And then we want to run back to one of our settlements. We got Starlight Drive-In, but we're also coming up on the Sunshine Tidings. But I don't want to go to Sunshine Tidings yet because it will go to Abernathy this way and drop it off over there. Abernathy, and drop it off over there. Walking in the rain. Engage. Thank you so much also for the auto host. Appreciate it. And we're going to be playing some Fallout 4 all night long. Having a great night so far. Getting a whole lot of stuff going on. And we are kind of making our way around here. So watch out when we get up on this bridge. Oh, whiskey is worn off. Got some more whiskey. Lugging a lot of goodies back. We don't run into any peeps. Looking good. And we're going to run toward the power kind of lines here, which is going to kind of give us a direction to find our way to... if you ever get lost and you're trying to find your way back to Abernathy Farm, just look for the power lines. What I do to run toward them. Watch when you're crossing the street. Look both ways. Not for cars, but for super mutants. Gonna run and get you. I think we're gonna make it.
Huh?
What's up, everybody?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. Hey, let me show you some stuff.
Excuse me.
I take it you want to
Again,
trade?
this is the best vendor in the game right here.
All right.
For trade rates anyway. Now later on I will boost her. I'll invest in her thing and then she'll have more caps each time. But really I'm just going to sell her stuff just to get her caps. Just to get those caps. Knife, heavy pistol, Heinz knuckles, shotgun, hunting rifle. Go, leather left leg, helmet. A little too much. Close enough. Close enough. And there we go. There we go, and we will go here to the workbench. Drop a whole bunch of that junk in there. Anything else we want to keep? Oh, we'll sell that tire iron later too. This stuff we want to keep. Not really. That stuff we can keep later. Stuff we're going to sell. All right. Go to Preston. No. Preston. Where'd he go? A ninja. Preston. Preston.
Huh?
Preston. Get out of there.
Hey.
Okay. What am I doing?
Great.
Okay. This is what I've got.
That was a little bit too hard for it needed to be. Harder than it needed to be there. Now, usually my companions, what I do is I give them all the junk. This way it's really easy just to pull the junk off of them in just that one kind of area without accidentally pulling out all of their, the rest of their gear. This laser rifle? No.
What are you gonna do with that?
Put it in there. Like that. And then I'm going to save. And I'm going to run back and get the rest of my loot. There we go. And back right here. Bag that. Let's get the rest of that loot. Kismet, care to share your build? Yes, Paradoxal Soul, you can see it right there. How easy is that? We put it as a command in there so you can tell what build I'm doing. Now, this is a different style of build than I typically do. I do a charisma build normally. I go max charisma, max intelligence, and then I work on my settlements, and then I work them up to where I'm making 100,000 bottle caps. Totally legit, no cheating, no shortcutting, no third-party mods, no none of that. And I can then eventually go and buy out all the vendors. Whoop! Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. None of them I can target. There's one. I got no AP points. This is not good. There's a whole bunch of bad. Gonna die. Wow, I actually survived that. I can't believe it. Have our vegetable soup, quick. Yep, I think I might survive that. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them suckers out of nowhere. See, the problem is what I do is I do a lot of running. I run from place to place. I hold down the shift key. And I'm burning up all my action points. And then what I do is I run into stuff and I have no action points. Especially the flying ones. The flying ones is typically when I use the VATs. Otherwise, I typically don't use VATs all that much. I usually use my Overseer's Guardian, and then I rule. I have my Overseer's Guardian, that's it. I just snipe every one of them suckers. Snipe them all. Snipey snipe. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, we cleared a hazard at least. And again, notice that's why I keep that ton of vegetable soup. So that I can heal up when I get into trouble.
Yo, psst. Just point me to it.
On him.
Opening fire.
I'll go back to my other weapon. Go back to my other weapon. Go, Preston.
Okay, cut the shit. Ooh, nothing there now. What do you think?
Psst, Preston.
I'm on it, General.
So you're not on it, because I got to tell you again.
I don't know. Jump in a shit.
Over there.
Aye, aye, sir.
Payback time, boogeyman.
Get into position. Head over there.
That guy.
There. Merry Christmas, sucker! Really? Wow.
My arm is broken. Getting tired yet?
Got that guy.
Shouldn't have tangled with the Minutemen.
Or get up there. Get. Here. What's up? Got him! See, that's why you use your companion as distraction, and then you sneak up on him from behind and take him out. Like a sneaky ninja. Sneaky ninja action. That was fun. That's why I love this game. There's always have little bits of fun like that when you're running around. When you're running around, all sorts of fun. Hacking people in. What you got? Thanks for the loot. And I'm going to go ahead and save, since we did pretty good there. Pretty good there. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and save for another couple hours. Now, watch what happens to my arm, by the way.
Ah, my arm.
Hurts. Now, watch this. I'm going to keep going. Another 3 hours. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Thank you, Sir. Wow. Sir Archemy, Archimedes Reachera. That is a hard one. That is a hard one, but thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Now, sometimes when you sleep in the bed, what it will do is actually heal your character. Because I'm so fatigued, it is not working right now. So I am in a bit of a problem, so I'm going to just go ahead and burn one of my stim packs. Now, if I did butcher your name there, feel free to let me know how to say it in the chat. There we go. Why am I walking slow? Am I overburdened again? Preston.
Hey.
Consider it done.
Good job, buddy. Straight.
You want to swap supplies? No problem.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you carry my stuff? Carry all this extra stuff. Oh, I'm just walking slow because I think my caps lock is on. Or I'm walking slow. Oh, because I'm lack of sleep. That's what it is. Lack of sleep. All right. Back to Walden Pond here. This way. This away. It's going to take a while. Now, what sometimes happens is when you sleep there, you will actually get healed, and you also will get your like legs and stuff like that fixed. It's kind of weirdly random. That sometimes it does do it, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, look at this. Look at the effects when you're lack of sleep. That's wild. That's wild. So dramatic. The lighting. This is awesome with the high-res graphics. This is cool looking. Slow walking. Slow walking. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. Thank you, Roram, for the host. Appreciate it big time. Kismet, when you tell Preston what to do, but all he wants to do is tell you there's another settlement that needs help. I know, Paradoxal. I know. Now, again, I pose this question all the time on the stream for those who are new to the stream. What if Preston, when he asked you if you wanted to do something, gave you the option to, or yes or no, would you dislike him less? If he came up and said, hey, there's another settlement that needs your help, and you say, well, I don't have time for it right now, no, and then he saves the quest and gives it to you later. Right? Would you dislike him less? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'm going to try to get back over here and save.
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I know what I'm talking about here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of Mirelurk meat between two pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
All right. Dudes over here hanging out. Go walk. Talk to Mike.
Huh? Hi, how are you?
Random peeps over here.
Hey.
Huh? Yes? Yeah?
More random peeps spawning there. All right, we're in a bad way here because we have lack of sleep big time. So we actually need to find ourselves a proper place to sleep or we're going to be in trouble because look at my action points over there. They are toast. Hey, Funky Mario, what's up? Hey, Kids and Fallout Nerd, says Jacob Ravy. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We're having a fun time. We are walking around right now. We are very, very tired because I was trying to fix my arm. And sometimes it does work and sometimes it does not, obviously. That one did not work. I'm trying to go back in here and get my drops and see if they're still there. Because what I do is I put my stuff in a container if I get too overburdened. And then I come back And I grabbed that stuff out of there. So there we go. We grabbed all of that. And I guess we're going to have to take Sunshine Tidings without the ability to use our action points or run. Now that's going to add a whole nother level of fun. Let's go. Let's go do it in slow motion. In slow-mo. Slow-mo. If I've got anything that can help me with that. Hold on. Let's see if we've got anything. We've got. That's some quantum. Give us a little bit of a boost. Let's see. We don't have any herbal stuff to counteract it. There we go. Have ourselves some nice Nuka-Cola Quantum counters that fatigue. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Cool. We counter that fatigue by having some Nuka-Cola Quantum. We are not walking slowly anymore. Do this. Where you at, Preston? Slacker. Alright, we made it to Sunshine Tidings. Preston! Come on.
Hey.
Point it out.
Go. Groovy, man. Enemies. Gotta clear the enemies.
You remember that the world can still
Hey.
be a beautiful place.
See if he had anything worth taking.
I'm on it.
Over here.
I'm on it, General.
No. Follow me, bro.
Hey.
What is it?
Come on. Gotta clear this area so that we can get some rest. Oh, legendary Rad Roach with a one hit. About to critical in there. Oh, does increase amount of damage the more withdrawal effects you're suffering. I'm suffering a bunch of them right now. Alright, so we gotta clear the area of bad guys while massively tired. Not sure if they're dead. Hit them again. Bad Roach is down. Oh, there's a bed. Get a good 8 hours in there. Boom! There we go.
Sneaking up on us.
You wake still overtired. Well, at least less tired than I was. Alright. Come on, Preston. Gotta clear some houses here. Again, we're cleaning out Sunshine Tidings, trying to get ourselves another settlement here. Professor... Good fellas. Always dark in this game. Always dark. I see you guys in there.
Let's do this.
Oh, I tried to jump back. I'm stuck. Oh, legendary roamer. All right, now we're in trouble. Let's have another Nuka-Cola. Let's get ourselves a stem pack. Let's run like a little girl.
I've got this one. One for the Minutemen.
Another one for the Minuteman. Haha, that was a good throw, that second one. All right, Duelist Meat Hook. Ooh, 25% chance to disarm attackers on a successful block. Like that. All right, took out that legendary. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, you dead. Oh, we found ourselves a magazine.
Bingo.
Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. Oh, there we go.
It's gonna be hard to sneak up on anything from here.
Just true. This is true. That was pretty good, so we better save after that. Pretty good. Yes, I would but generally ignore the Minuteman after Concord anyways. I just say no to the first settlement quest so I never become a general. There you go. That's what some people do. Some people just ignore all of the Minuteman quests. I like the Minuteman quests. I don't mind them really that much. It's very much... They're tougher in the new survival mode, though. Because, you know, it's like, hey, go 5 miles over that way and take care of that settlement. Where I got to walk there. And I got to walk back. So I got to walk back and forth. It makes it a lot harder. So if you had the ability to say, no, I don't want to do the quest right now, I want to do it later, that would make it much more convenient for the player, I think. And much more fun, I think. That's just me. That's just me. Oh, here's a proper bed, too. Proper bed. Let's get another 8 hours of sleep. Let's see if we get some proper sleep here. Proper sleep. Yeah, anything with a caffeinated buds. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Typically, I don't use... There we go. Well rested. Typically, I don't use any of these other things like Jet or Nuka-Cola or that kind of stuff. Most of the time, I don't. But, I just did then, so I just learned something new. Hello in there. Rad Roach. Rad Roach. Gotcha.
Sweet.
Oh. Boom. And a level up. Else? Guess I can come back and loot all that later. Come back and loot all that later. Oh, I should save. I should save, though. Saving is good. Here we go. Go get him, Preston!
Say it, bud. It's too quiet.
Come on, Preston.
Hey,
Go ahead.
go check that out.
Consider it done.
Go check that out, Preston. I'll be out here.
Damn it.
Later, Browinsky. Did knock him down.
Glad that's over.
Good job, Preston. Good job. Oh, completed. Yay. All right. So we got Sunshine Tidings squared away. Get all that just general loot up. And let's go unlock the workbench. One of my favorite places to build, by the way, because you can really build big stuff here. And there we go. Sunshine Workbench unlocked. And of course, the first thing I'm going to do is build me a bed. Right inside here. And save. Dunwich Boars. Yes, I have done Dunwich Boars many times. I actually did Dunwich Boars, I think it was like level 8. I think I was 8 in one of my other playthroughs. And man, did I die like so many times, but it was incredibly fun. I eventually had to go snipe one person, go save, snipe another person, go save. In the new survival mode, by the way. It took a really long time, but it was super fun. Super fun. Okay, now it's time to break this settlement down. Let's start getting our scrap on. Let's get scrapping this stuff. Scrap the first one. Always work from the top down. I just scrap everything. The computer for now. And keep the chemistry station for now. I could use that as a quick bench. And that. And then I'll just go place to place and move all the workbenches together. If I can find them for now. Take out all the trees. And get this settlement going. Mailbox. Benches. Kitchen tables. And get the fridge door first, but in this case we can't. I like to get rid of the doors too, because the doors are pretty useless. There we go. Don't forget the outhouse. Bobby pins. Lots and lots of resources here. Lots and lots. I can't remember, did we go? I don't think we got rid of all the resources at 10 Pines. I forgot. I got sidetracked. This game, you very easily get sidetracked. You get busy doing other stuff. You get sidetracked. You forget to do stuff. Then you realize it like about right now. And I go, wait a minute, I forgot to do a whole bunch of stuff. Again, I just get rid of all this stuff. Rid of it all. I don't want them all living out here anyway. I'll get out of workshop mode and just pick all this stuff up. Like so. Now, I could also scrap all this stuff, but I just pick it up because it's just faster. It's just faster. Because I don't want them living in these houses. I'll build my own kind of little bunker inside there eventually. So we did that one. We did this one. Put that stump there. On to the next house. And get all that. Teddy bear. Scrapping. Now I'm hitting R and then E, by the way, to scrap all this stuff on PC. The same thing, you use your action command and then your enter command on console. Go nice and fast. I never get tired of doing this part. I never get tired of doing this part where you're just like getting massive amount of resources toward your settlements. Now, of course, all these resources are going to be tied across all my settlements, so that means no matter where I go, now I'm going to use all these resources everywhere. Everywhere I go. Ah, there we go. There's one we can get rid of the door of. Get rid of this. And cleaner. I could have left that there, by the way, and then get this brain fungus later, but I don't use it all that much. So I'm just going to scrap it. Just going to scrap it. Free cluster. I just totally fixed that cluster. R. Now, if it was me, by the way, I would climb up into these grain silos and create like a big death kill box way up there at the top. Put a whole bunch of turrets up there. Might do that in this playthrough. We'll see. We'll see. But I'd totally go through and scrap all that too. Use that resource. There's a lot of metal in that. A lot of metal. I can't scrap that one because it's kind of going outside the barrier. And no reason to save it. Get rid of that. Grab all those resources. Rugs. Yes, I'm ignoring that robot on purpose. On perfect. Another outhouse out here. Whole bunch of tires. You have plenty of resources. Just go through and scrap each settlement as you kind of come across the settlement. I have a lot of resources. Build some good builds. Again, I don't want them inside the house here. I want them to be kind of in the central area. So I clear all this out. Now, if I could go and tear this down and build a house just like it in super high quality, then I would, but other than that, it's just pretty much useless. Deal, bro. Professor Good feels. Okay, that's about it. We've tore the whole thing down. Let's go ahead and save so we don't have to do that again. Jacob Raby hanging out in the chat. Hey, what's up? Long time. Thanks for hanging out. And Final Nightmare hanging out. What's up, Final Nightmare? I think there should be a quest that if you complete, you can send out the Minutemen to solve the problem instead of you. I like that. I like that idea. I know, because every time I go to send out every time I use my little thing to grab the Minutemen or whatever, it never works out. Never works out. So no, what I need is I need somebody to be the provisioner over here. Now you can't send this guy to be your provisioner. See, I can't even select him or anything. I can control him here in the computer thing, and I think I'm gonna leave him here this time. Usually I get rid of him or I send him away, but I'm gonna leave him here for now. And now I need some people to come over here because I'm probably not going to have enough. Let's see if I have enough. I probably don't. For a radio beacon. Remember if they give me there's enough for that there, but how about our power? Oh, we do. Okay. So let's go ahead and put it up here on the roof. That's me. I put it on the roof of one of these buildings. This one right here. Okay, that's good. I don't like it on the ground. Less chance of getting destroyed. There we go. We got the radio beacon going. And there we go. And we talked to Preston Garvey.
Heads up.
I'm listening.
What now?
We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
We're not ready.
I'm not sure we're ready for this big of an operation.
It is a risk, but the radio station will let us respond immediately when people need help, anywhere in the Commonwealth. I'd say we need it if we want to bring the whole Commonwealth under our protection. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Later.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
Your call. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
You said that to me before. He's mentioned that quite a few times before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. Okay, so we dropped all that stuff in the workbench, and now we want to go ahead and start a basic settlement going here. And this guy's starting to irritate me. Maybe I'm going to send him away. Hold on. Groovy stuff. Let's do this. All right, Kismet's Guides to Terminals. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm through.
And there you go. That's it. You just press 3 buttons and you unlock the terminal. How easy was that? I call it luck. All I do is I press the first 3, see if I get it, then I hit escape, or hit tab to exit. Then I press the last 3 to see if I get it. And then I press 3 in the middle to see if I get it. If I don't get that, then I do it the normal way. But sometimes I just have to get super lucky on the terminal like that. All right. Mr. Oh, wait. Let's go back and look at the log first. Log. I think I did return for maintenance one time, and then I tried to follow him. I'm just going to shut him down. I don't think I've ever shut him down before. I've done those other protocols
Find
before.
anything useful?
Where'd he go? There we go. Yeah, now he's not as annoying. So yeah, I shut him down. And usually I set him for maintenance or I have him go on guard duty. But this time I'm just going to shut him straight down. Okay, so we've got that going. We've got a radio beacon going. Hopefully somebody shows up here. Yes, we got 2 people en route that are still walking their way here. So let's get started building this settlement with what we have so far. So we're going to go ahead and start with the bed. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Doing okay, dokie. And we're going to go ahead and put some beds inside here. Alright. We're going to be able to do a whole lot of more of those in a minute. Once we get access to all of our resources, once somebody shows up. And we're just going to build what we can build for now. Now, again, I like to build these pumps right up against the buildings. One, they're out of the way. They're out of your way. And 2, they are defended against someone blowing them up. Which is good. I get a total of 18. Like that. Alright, looking good. And right now, I don't think we have much food until we kind of tie in our food. Nope, we don't have anything. And we got defense that we want to do. So we'll just go ahead and do some basic defense here. And I only use these at the very beginning of the game. Later on, I will destroy all of these and just use turrets. Oh, there we go. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and just set it up right here. And 2. Now, you can spread these much further apart, by the way. I just put them nice and close. All right, this person right here is going to be my supply line person. We're going to go from here to Abernathy Farm. Boom. And there we go. Now I have instant access to all of my resources across all of my settlements. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and put him on guard post. Or is that a girl? Apparently it's a girl. All right. And now I have access to all of my resources. I can then start building out some food. So we're going to go ahead and just do some mute fruit. And we're going to do first row of 6. So there's 6 there. 3, 4, 5, 6. You notice I'm getting tons of XP for this, by the way. And then another row. 6. There we go. All right, so there we go. We've got 12. We've got 18 meat fruit. That is enough for this entire settlement because there's only going to be a maximum of 17 people here. So we're going to have 17 food and 17 water. Eventually, we'll come back, of course, and turn it into a real farm. But that's going to be about 32. So we're going to need some more defenses here as well. So we're going to go ahead and build up our defenses. I'm going to go ahead and put them all around the outside edge as kind of like a little area to guard. Groups of 3. Oh, I forgot to get back there. I forgot to get the back part here. Now, the cool thing is, once you, if you get containers with stuff in it, they will drop into the workbench, like happened there. Get rid of that bed back there. Sleeping back there. All right. That and more guard posts. Again, this is a cheap way to get your defense up. And I'm just going to, again, notice how I'm doing them in groups of 3. I got plenty of wood and steel, so no biggie. Again, eventually I'll get rid of those and just build Kismet kill boxes later on when we are making the moolah. 3 there. Very much doing this randomly. 2 and 3. Okay. The reason why I do that is so that one person can do each, all 3 of those together as they arrive. Now, right now, we've only got 2 people, and I think this settlement is good. We are good. We've got all the defense set up. Oh, let's look at it. We've got all the defense set up, so when we have enough people, we'll have plenty of defense. We've got the food all set up, so when we have people to do the food, they will do there. We got 1 person on defense right now. We got enough water. We have 10 beds, so we do need more beds. Let's work on that real quick. And again, at the very beginning, I don't make anything fancy. I just use all the basic beds here. Now, if you don't like this guy here, you can actually just go and pick him up. Carry him out of here. If I could throw him. If I hold down R, can I throw him? I can just throw him down. You can pull them out of there, but they usually reset depending on... Some settlements will allow you to take the people and move them out of the way. And some settlements will not. Some settlements will be stuck there. They will just reset back. Depends on which settlements you're doing. There we go. And there's 18 total. That should be enough. We got 18 food, 18 water, and then 18 beds, and then plenty of defense. And that basic build is good to go. Now, later I'll come back and super build it where it's making tons of cash. Later on. Later on. So we saved, and now we need to go ahead and double back and see if we can get some people from Starlight and bring them over. Looks like we got 5 people there. And we got 6 people at Red Rocket. So we got a bunch of people we can send over to here. 18, that's not right. That's not right. So we'll send some more people from over there. Let's head back. Send some peeps over. Again, I do spend a good amount of time working on my settlements in the very beginning, and then I'll work on storyline and all that stuff as I go along. Again, no hurry. Some nights I'll just do storyline. Some nights I will just do this type of stuff. Oh, what's up?
Please, I'm so thirsty. Could you spare any water?
Sure.
Of course. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
you did that.
Oh, Preston liked it.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm just gonna rest here a bit more until I get my strength back.
No problem. Hey, there's a settlement right up the way. Feel free. Feel free to go ahead. Every time I get that one, I have gotten that one before, I didn't have any purified water on me, so it was very weird that I would happen to have it that one time. So very cool one. I love all these kind of random encounters you run into like that stuff. Love that stuff. It has to respawn on it too. Yes, it takes a very long time to respawn here in this. I hope they change their minds about DLCs. I hope they make a Fallout 5 where we can all work together. Now, wouldn't it be awesome right now if we were all working on settlements together, building giant settlements, working together, like kind of like a Minecraft meets Fallout meets Grand Theft Auto. We'd be driving vehicles as well. Just sign me up for that. Sign me up. Take my money. Shining me up. All right, so we're trying to run back to Red Rocket. Get anybody over there and then send them over here. And again, I use them for recruiting. I will send them over there. Now our Abernathy Farm's all set up. Sanctuary's all set up. Nothing I need to do there. I probably need to stop by... Oh! Killbox is on alert. Oh, I hear the Killbox shot something. What did it shoot?
You'll keep your eyes off my daughter if you know what's good for you.
I wasn't even looking at her. Oh! Look out! Go, Killbox, go!
Still in one piece.
Killbox on the loose. There we go. Free loot. Speaking of free loot. Ooh, more bottles. Every tiny, even down to the very smallest cigarette I loot. I loot it all. I loot it all. All the stuff in here.
Looks like a good spot to spend the night.
Spend the night here. I got a settlement right over there, bro. I can just walk over the thing. Why would I stay there? That is a good idea. I will give you credit. If I was in dire need and I didn't have the settlement right over the hill, where I was safe behind my Kismet kill box, I would totally stay there. But that's what I call the Kismet kill box right there. You see I've got the turrets up high like that. They annihilate any bad guys. I let them do the work. What's up, everybody?
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
All right, let's drop some of our loot in here. Let's take all the rest of the stuff with us, though. What do we got? Apparel. Aid. Let's go ahead and get our vegetable soup before I forget. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Mission for tonight's stream. Build up my settlements, do some questing, kill some stuff. Try not to be overburdened too often. Though we know we're going to totally fail at that one. And have some fun along the way. Have some fun along the way. Oh, I forgot to look for any other weapons and stuff. Here, Preston.
Heads up.
What do you need?
That guy's not doing anything. You see him? He's leaning against the side there.
Sure. Here's my supply.
That dude has nothing to do. I'm gonna have to give that guy something to do. Watch this. That dude is doing nothing. All right, bro, you need something to do. You need something to do. Make me some money. I think I'll start another mute fruit farm off to the side here. There we go. Hey, this ain't no free ride. Get over here. We're gonna have mute fruit. got it. All right, he's on it. Look at my food go way down. Oh, look at it go. It's way down to the 40. The heck? Oh, it's nighttime. Food went to 0. That's weird. Oh, and there it goes back up again. And went back to 6. I've ever seen it do that before. I mean, if they're off shift, I can understand. It's 6 o'clock. Let's go see if it goes back up again in like 11 hours. That's weird. That's weird. Same as every stream. Have fun. Exactly. That's what the whole point of having games is. Have lots of fun. In case you wish there was an option for 2-player co-op. I know. Even 2, I would settle for co-op any day of the week. But multiplayer on the level of like hundreds of players working together toward a common goal, trying to defend the entire city against giant hordes of super mutants and stuff. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, let's see if my food got fixed. Nope, it's still at 6. All my food got reset. Resources now assigned. Yep, every one of my people just got reset because of that guy. Okay.
Sure.
I've got to now reassign everybody.
Got it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bit of a bug there.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be fun. I've got 18 people here. I've got to grab everybody and find a place to do some food. Tony's now assigned. Dude. Find some random stuff to do and then do it. Potatoes. Corn. You know, if I'd left and didn't realize that, if I didn't notice that my food was going down there, this con thing is in the way. If I didn't notice that my food was going down there, that would suck, because I would come back and all of a sudden be like, hey, why are my people not doing the food, right?
Sure.
That would not be good.
Got it.
And back to 37 food. Girl's doing nothing.
Okay.
43, there we go. Guy back here on Razor Grain. I was producing like 90 food there too. To go from 90 food to like 4 food, or 6 food, that's not good.
Got it.
All because I wanted that guy not to be a slacker. They're going to run into these issues from time to time, little bugs in the game. Just roll with it, just reassign them, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Find one that's not being worked on and then assign that guy to that one.
Sure.
There we go, we're back to 65. Lake's not doing anything.
Got it.
Alright, Blake's on it. This girl's not doing anything. Get on the mute.
Got it.
Now, once you get kind of the general consensus of most of the people working on stuff, then it's hard to find the last couple people who aren't doing anything. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the bell. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and save because I just had to redo all of that. And what's also going to do is make them all appear over here. Like that. And then I'm going to very quickly ring the bell again so they don't walk away. And then find any of the remaining people who are not working. This person here is working. This girl is not. They're on
Okay.
potatoes. Preston's not doing anything. That person not doing anything. I hope my potatoes didn't get bugged out. Honey's working. Settlers, working. Again, going through every... Now, they used to not have this settler menu, by the way. It was way harder to know whether people were actually doing stuff. I can't believe that was a huge oversight, by the way, in the very beginning. But now, you got this settler menu up there in the corner, which is telling me whether they're actually doing anything or not. Let's see, way back here. Carrots are good. Yeah. Alright, all these people are doing stuff. Still not enough for the mute fruit, huh? More mute fruit down. More mute fruit down. There we go. There we go. I think that's probably good enough. I believe I have the bulk of them now working. All right. Now, if you really want to know if people are working, I'll show you another little trick here. If you have the vault-tec DLC, I think it's here in switches, what you can do is you can go in and put in, here somewhere, miscellaneous. You can go in here under this and you can get this vault-tec population management. And I try to put it by wherever I have some power. So I have some power up there where the radio beacon is. So I'm going to go ahead, actually I'll put it down here so I don't have to run up there every time. Put it in a spot where I can hit it from here. Be right here. Sailfish. I'll try to run it up there if I stop falling off here. I'll try to run it up to that area up there and snap it in. And that's going to go ahead and power the terminal down here. And then we can go in here and we can say find jobs for the unemployed, vocational overview. And you can double check to make sure that all your people are actually doing something. So right now I've got 18 farmers. I got 18 people and they're all farming, basically making me some cash, right? So if you're not sure if you got them all or not, this thing works pretty awesome. You can also assign them via the vault-tec thing and all of that. Very, very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Fallout MMO has insane potential. I know. Well, they have. If you think Bethesda has Elder Scrolls Online, but if they had Fallout Online, imagine if it was even if they just took Fallout 4 and took the building capabilities and made it into an MMO and then made it more like Minecraft or more like 7 Days to Die, where you could build wherever you wanted. You don't have to build in one little small area like you do in this game. You could build wherever you want. You could build a turret in the middle of town if you wanted to, which is super cool. You could build up defenses. You could build up walls and take over sections of the town and all of that, or you could work together to take over sections. It would be insane. I would get nothing done. I would be doing nothing but playing that game with you guys online right now. I mean, I'd be like neglecting the IRL. It'd be awesome. Hey, Kismet, how do you gain people in your settlement? Do they just randomly turn up or other things? Well, what you need is, first you need one of these radio beacons. Well, what you actually need to do at the beginning is you need to unlock the ability to do settlements. There's a quest for that. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But eventually you want to get one of these radio beacons at each of your settlements, and it will start to attract people. Now, my particular way that I do my settlements, and the way I build them up very, very quickly, because I'm only level like 13 right now, or 14, I think I just flipped over. Yeah, 14. The way I do them very, very quickly is I use Sanctuary as my primary base in the very beginning. Then what I do is I take over Red Rocket and I run down here to the Starlight Drive-In. And then I use them, I put radio beacons at both of them as well. So I have a beacon at Sanctuary, I have a beacon at Red Rocket, and a beacon at Starlight. Now, Starlight is the single greatest place to recruit people in the entire game, because there's just constantly people showing up there all the time. So instead of trying to build up 3 settlements simultaneously, what I do when you're in the survival mode. Now, in normal mode, you can build up 3 settlements, no problem, because you can just bounce back and forth and quick travel. But in survival mode, in the new survival mode, you have to walk everywhere, especially early on, until you unlock the rest of your quests. And then you can get vertibirds and things like that. But for right now, basically what I use Red Rocket and the drive-in for is solely for recruiting. So basically people will show up there, and then I will move them from Red Rocket to Sanctuary, and from the drive-in to Sanctuary, until I have Sanctuary full, which is full right now with 17 people. And then the same thing over here at Abernathy Farm. I will send people from Red Rocket and from the drive-in to the Abernathy Farm until that's filled up like it is now. And then that's filled up. Now I have 2 really great settlements as opposed to 4 really kind of mediocre ones. Right? And then, of course, I'll continue on. Then I, of course, build up 10 Pines. Now I've got 17 people at 10 Pines. Again, I'm only level 14. That's pretty awesome this early in the game. And next I'm working on Sunshine Tidings. So I'll go ahead and send a bunch of people over to Sunshine Tidings. You'll see me do that in just a minute here and build that up as well. All right, so let's go do that. And let's go ahead and save before we go because we just did a lot of work there. A lot of fixing. Oh. And let's go over here and see if we've got some people we can send to Sunshine Tidings. So again, sometimes I work on my settlements. Sometimes I'm doing questing. I kind of bounce back and forth. We're going to kind of finish up here. We're going to run to Red Rocket, and we're going to go to the drive-in. We're going to send a bunch of people to Sunshine, and then we're going to try to do the police office quest, which is not going to be easy. We're going to die a bunch, I have a feeling. Got a lot of dying going on up in here. Huh? All right, so we got some people here who showed up. This guy right here is doing food, but you out of here, man. Hit the road. You need to go to Sunshine Tidings. Go. Now, I know I'm supposed to only have 2 people here who are my provisioners. So all my other people, I am going to send them Sunshine Tidings. Again, see, that's what I do. I just recruit. Didn't notice I've got the radio beacon up there on top. This recruits the people to come here. And then they always like to talk to me, but before they talk to me, I send them off to Sunshine Tidings. Like so. I thought there was another guy. Where's the other guy? That's the guy right there. That's the guy. Sunshine Tidings. Now, if I have the option of sending him to Sunshine Tidings, that means I haven't sent him yet. So there we go. Off he goes. This guy, I've already sent him. That's why he doesn't have the option. And this guy, again, doesn't have the option. I sent those 3 guys. That's going to leave me with 2 here at Red Rocket. Perfecto. Go ahead and save that. And off we go. Yeah, building up a massive, awesome beginning of the game here. Incredibly great start to the game. Oh, I got an infection. Hold on. Now, the infection is the only thing that I try to cure. I have 0 antibiotics. Oh, I guess we're going to have to make a trip to over here. We're going to have to make a trip. Well, we're going to have to go over here to Starlight Drive-In. Then we'll make a stop over here, which I won't spoil for you. And then we'll try to make it down to the police station. Hopefully, we have enough time for all of that. Hopefully, I don't croak. We'll find out. We're going to see what happens. You following me, Preston? Come on, buddy. Let's get going to the drive-in. Again, if you want to go directly to the drive-in, the fast thing to do is just to double-click. Put your marker there. This way it shows you in which direction to go, so you're just going straight there. Again, I never used that marker before I got in survival mode, because in survival mode, you can't tell in which directions things are, including mobs, by the way. Including mobs. So you got to have that marker to show you which way to go. Helps you a lot. Helps a whole big bunch. Boom, boom. So there you go, Bucky Forever. I hope that helps you out. Because assign workers is so much easier with the settlement computer and isn't a lot of resources to make. Ah, T.R. Jeffers already said that. That's why they call me Kismet. That's why they call me Kismet. I had already said that before I even read that. Kismet, do you mean the Cambridge Police Station quest for the Brotherhood? If so, you can just get the little gardenish thing next to the guy that's down. Garden-ish thing next to the guy that is down. Funky, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, I will go over to the Cambridge Police Station, which we've already unlocked right here. And we'll go down there and we will do that in just a bit. And so that's kind of the thing that I progress through. I do Corvega, and then I will do the police station, and then unlock that quest so I can unlock the Brotherhood. My bros in the Brotherhood, unlock all of those quests, and keep on going. All right, let's see who we got over here that we can send over to Sunshine. Who do we got? Nobody, apparently. Gonna ring the bell. Gonna go ahead and save and make them all appear. Just like that. All right, how many people we got here? 5. We've got somebody somewhere. 1 person right there. Move. my tidings. So again, that's how I build up my settlements very, very quickly, by going to other places that I just recruit, send them off to other settlements to get those settlements built up first. And there's the radio beacon way up there at the top. That's why it makes this place the best place to recruit, because you just constantly get people here all the time. All the time. Let's go ahead and save yet again. Let's go ahead and have something to drink over here. Why's my stuff so far away from my bed? Why is the water so far away from the bed? Let's move the bed closer to the water. How about that? There we go. That's a better idea. Now, I don't carry purified water around. Usually I keep vegetable soup on me, and I just drink whenever I'm at my settlement, which is a much better way of doing it. Like so. And then I'm now properly hydrated. And I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way till the daytime so we don't have to walk around in the dark. There we go. A little place with grass at the Cambridge police station. There we go. Will Kismet croak? I will totally croak. This part of the fun. Will Kismet, Will Preston run out of settlements to save? I know. Cognitive humor improve. Find out next time of Fallout Z. Paradoxical, that's a good one. If I had a penny for every time I saw the Great Wall ad, I'd have enough to see the movie. There you go. Gentlemen. Oh, still got that infection. Alright, let's have some food. Now, I know I had a bunch of food that I collected. Let's go ahead and have some iguana on the stick. And I got some rad roach meat that I can cook. Over here. Out of my way. Too long.
What are you building?
None of your business. None of your beeswax. Preston. Playing some games up in here. Oh, rat scorpion steak. Look at that. Tasty, tasty. Tasty food. Again, I would use my vegetable soup, but I'm already well hydrated, so it's kind of a waste to use your vegetable soup for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use all this other stuff that I just made, including some grilled rad roach. Tasty, tasty. Mutton chops. Rad roach meat? No. But scorpion steak. There we go. Properly fed. Oh, and we're ready for a level up. 14. Excuse me. Oh, medicine's running out. Oh, we're local leader. Oh, my goodness. Yes, it is. It is time for local leader. Yes. Now we can build some workshops at our settlements and make some money. Make some money. So basically what it does is it unlocks the ability to go in here and use your crafting. So you can actually make your crafting stations, like so. Of course, the funny thing is, if you have the Nuka-Cola one, you can just use these in the very beginning of the game, because they're already unlocked at the very beginning. But now I can make crafting stations, and I can also make various stores. Like I can make trading stands and stuff like that, that will make me demoolah. Demoolah. Now, the lower level ones you can do right at the very beginning, but the higher level ones, you want to go ahead and get Caps Collector. Now, to get that other Caps Collector so I can start making that money, I do need to get my Caps Collector right here up to the next level, which is going to be at level 20. So we need to get that at level 20, but I think Strong Back is at 20, so we'll probably do Strong Back at 20. Yes, and then we'll do Caps Collector at 21. There we go. Now, we got local leader, so the next thing we need to do is we need to get down into science so that we can start making some money also by using our purified water, our bigger purified water. So we need to get past hacker, 1, 2, 3, so we need 3 points in intelligence plus science. So I would say at 15, we're going to do that, 1, 2, 3, and then by 18, we'll be able to do science. And then 19, what do we do at 19? We'll probably do, when is our next one is this? That's at 15. So actually, let's do big leagues at 15. That's what we'll do. Big leagues at 15. Making a note so I don't forget this later, by the way. And then we will do intelligence from 16, 17, 18, and then at 19 we will get science and be able to do that big thing. Because probably between 15 and 19 anyway, we're going to be doing lots of questing during those kind of levels. All right. We're going to be leveling up pretty quickly once we start getting heavy into questing. So there we go. We got that set to go. Now we can build all of that, but of course we need to make the money to do that. There we go. And we've got to get this infection off of us. So we've got to run right across this way. Let's go. Now we have no antibiotics, so we can't remove our current infection. And I currently can't make any. And making antibiotics, by the way, is pretty difficult in this game. I think a little too difficult. I think they should have made it a bit easier for us to do. For us to do as players, I think. But if you like resource gathering, you can go out and you can gather enough resources to make it. But I find it's just easier to do what I'm about to do right now. And you're going to see it happen. A lot of running. A lot of running. I can check that place later. Check that place later, but first, we've got to go across the river here. We're going to go down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Not missing anything on the way.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the Commonwealth. People can't see the big picture.
This is true, Preston. This is very, very true. Okay, running along the water's edge here, we might just run along a little town that may help us with this infection problem that we have. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't get killed. We'll find out. Let's find out. Oh, how convenient. There's a place right here. Discovered Covenant. Welcome to Covenant. Very funny, by the way, the word Covenant, because in Star Wars The Old Republic, we are on the server called Jedi Covenant. And we just started Elder Scrolls Online as a team, and we are on the Dagger Covenant. This is not on purpose, by the way. Dagger Covenant,
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe. All right?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
I don't die from my infection first. Let's have a stem pack. Actually, let's just have some vegetable soup. Actually, I have another one, too. Vegetable soup, the savior of the wasteland. That'd be funny if I died while I was taking the test.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers.
All right, let's
you
take
are
our
approached
test.
by a frenzied scientist who
Hey,
yells,
Procross.
I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber. What's your response?
Science.
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his
I've
foot
heard I haven't played
stumbles
the Far
through
Harbor
the
DLC, but
infection is
does it
spreading
add
at
new
an alarming
settlements?
rate.
Yes, it does,
The
Rigbo. It
doctor
does.
stepped out
It's
for
a lot of
while.
fun, actually.
What do you do?
The thing about Far Harbor is if you like serious questing and want to do more settlements and stuff like that, that's what Far Harbor is all about. If you want to do more of silly kind of a parody of Disneyland and that kind of stuff, that's what Nuka World's about. That's super fun too. If you're into that kind of thing, if you're into being with raiders and all of that stuff. But really, I did like
Just say
Far
the
Harbor. It's
first
a lot of
thing
fun.
that comes to mind.
All right. Medicate.
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Pick his pocket, escort and
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Thank you, Nurikadon. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Designated hitter.
Designated hitter.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Hero bomb, laser pistol, pick lock.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Suicide. Surgery.
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Slip him a Mickey. Trade him.
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Sabotage the toilet.
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed.
Has anybody ever
I'll open
failed
up the
this
gate.
test? If you ever failed this test and they thought
place
you were a
seems to be
synth,
doing
let me
all
know
right
in the
on its
chat.
own.
I've never failed that test.
Makes you wonder what kind of deal
I don't know why. Hey, Pro Chiz, thanks for hanging out. I don't think I've ever failed that test once. Somebody put it in emote only mode. Nice. Fallout 3 Easter egg. Well, enjoy emote only mode. There you go. Daniel the Red turned it on emote only mode. Have a lot of fun killing Covenant. Ah, no, I'm not. I'm not going to kill Covenant at all.
Head on in.
Not in the whole entire
Benny's
game.
shop is usually the first stop.
Not at all. You know why? Because I
Caravan came a few
really,
days
really
back.
need this person
The leg's
right
still
here.
on the mend. You have anything for the pain?
I don't reckon. We get a lot of time. This isn't Diamond City. Caravan of 5 comes through, you remember. Then they must not have...
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury?
It's healing up pretty good.
Off you go then.
Thanks, Doc.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
Yep, cure me.
Patch me up, Doc.
Now go over your symptoms for me. One at a time.
All right, cure health.
Got roughed up.
Scrapes and bruises. Yeah, but it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
This is the single reason why I will leave Covenant alone.
Done. Now, is there anything
So
else
I can come
bothering
over here
you?
and use the doctor early on. Now, later on, of course, now I can create my own doctors throughout all of my settlements, so I don't really need her as much as I did the first time I did survival. The first time I did survival mode, I was doing nothing but running over to her all the time to get rid of my conditions. Then I realized the only really bad condition that you get is the infection. The infection is going to cause damage to you. All the other ones just cause, like, you to be slow or your action points or whatever it is. But really, the infection one is the worst one. So you only really need her until you can build your own areas where you can cure your own health stuff. So there we go. And no chem
I've
addictions.
been laying off chems and booze lately.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Nothing else.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So there we go. I removed the infection. Now I gotta watch out for crazy mullet guy who likes to stalk me. Look, he's coming after me. Get away from me, stalker. Get away from me! Leave me alone. I want to save. Save.
You from around here?
Hey! Ah! Stalker! Get out of the way, Preston! He's after me! Run in circles! Run in circles! He's after me! That guy's a stalker!
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, Penny.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald. But you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
For sure.
Let me see what you got.
You won't find better quality anywhere.
I know. That's why I'm here. I want to get that loot. Look at this. Justice. Oh, if I could only use it. If I could only use it. And I've also got swords I can use. Go cut people up. But really what I'm looking for is apparel. Oh, metal chest piece. Hello. Ooh-ah. That's what I'm looking for. My chest is currently leather. So metal chest piece. We will take those. We will take metal left leg. Let's see. Arm. Left leg is leather. We'll take that as well. Metal right arm. I already got a metal right arm. I believe Preston already has one too. Metal right leg. I've already got that as well. But you know what? I'm just going to buy the rest of this metal anyway for some of my other companions. Wrap around goggles. Really want that destroyer's helmet. But if I have enough. Let's see. Maybe I'm just going to buy it right here at the top. Let's go ahead and sell a lot of this extra stuff I don't need. Fusion cells, shotgun shells. Do I still have my flare gun? I do. Okay. Sometimes, I mean, in every single playthrough I've done, I pretty much end up accidentally selling off my flare gun at some point. Well, let's see if we can get through the whole thing here without doing that. I'm going to keep these special ones, too. These big gems and duelist meat hooks, because I'm going to put them on display later. Junkie's pipe bolt. I'll get rid of that. I think I already have it. What is it? I got 19 there, and this is... Oh, this is 22. Oh, that's better than what I've got. So, let's go ahead and sell that one. And we'll keep the muzzled one. Sell this. Boom. All right, looking good now. We're going to be able to get that helmet and that other stuff as well. Braced metal left arm. Ooh, I'm keeping that. Shirt, rags, dress, Raiders, long johns, gone. Raider. Sell. Sell and keep on selling. Bourbon. Brain fungus, buff out, canned dog food, cram, Dave Cribbard. Nope, not dirty water. You're my dirty water back. Oh, no. My dirty water. I don't sell dirty water. That's my food. That's my water. Give me that back. Give me that back. Okay, there we go. Stout, herb flower, jet, sell it all, blossoms, mentats, Nuka-Cola. Now, you thought I was just wandering around with this stuff for no reason. But I was going to sell it to this girl right here. Not that. This we'll get rid of. Sugar bombs, tarberry, potatoes, whiskey. Now she owes me money. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. She owes me money now. That's how I like it right there. So again, I'm going to get that destroyer's helmet right here at the top of the game. That's awesome. You sold the tire iron. Did I? I didn't sell it yet. I didn't sell it yet. I think I still have it. Bladed tire iron. Still got it. I sold the tire iron down here, but I still got my bladed tire iron. I didn't sell that. That's the one I wanted to do. No sound. Can't hear you. Really? Sound go out? Hello? How about now? Can you hear me now? Hear me now? Listen to it back. Down here, but I still got my... You can hear me. You got to refresh. Boom. If you ever have any issues, refresh first, and then let me know. Where have you been? I've been super sick, Njax. I've been sick. Also, my PC died way back in December 5th. I was then, of course, doing mobile streaming for a while, until I got my new Mega PC, which is what I'm playing on right now. And then, of course, I got sick on top of that. Life is full of hurdles, I tell you. I had all this momentum building, trying to get my partnership, trying to get all that stuff, and then just getting hit after hit after hit. Just putting so much, stuff on my shoulders. But, I never give up. I never give up. I just keep going. That's what you got to do in life. You just got to solve it. It's just a problem to be solved, and then just keep going. So I'm solving the problem of my health. I got a lot of cold medicine right now, antibiotics, all that stuff to fight off this cold. And, of course, I'm going to just keep on streaming and, of course, doing even more cool stuff, doing creative stuff and IRL stuff and all sorts of cool stuff coming up. Coming up this year, a ton of stuff. Weakness pretty bad too. Kismet 20% extra dano is no bueno. That is true, but early in the game, I don't worry about those. The only thing I worry about is infection. Later on, I will try to keep all of those conditions off of me, but in the very beginning of the game, it just takes so much resources to keep them off you that I just forget it. I used to worry about it in my first survival playthrough. I used to worry about those conditions and would take them off all the time. And then I realized it really isn't that bad. But it's worse when you're doing melee, though. It's much worse when you're doing melee mode, when you have to run up and try to kill somebody because you're taking a lot more damage. But when you got very little amount of resources, just worry about infections early on. Slayer has slayed the follow button with a dragon hammer. Crushed that follow button, became part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. Let's show Slayers some love in the chat, everybody. So yes, I have been sick, but I am back to my normal schedule. I have returned to my Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday schedule. I stream from 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2 a.m. and I stream Fallout 4 every single night, by the way. The second half of the stream is typically Fallout, except for on Sundays where we play Fallout all night long, like we're doing tonight. And we are getting a lot of progress done tonight. We are doing a lot of stuff. If I know about the PC, I would have just after I haven't seen you stream in several days. Yeah, well, my PC I got resolved earlier, and in the last couple weeks I've been super sick. I usually am coughing. I'm not having a coughing fit, but I'm taking a massive amount of coughing medicine right now to keep me from coughing. I was coughing pretty bad yesterday, a little bit better today, but taking some heavy cough there it goes, some heavy cough medicine. To try to make it so I can stream. Because it sucks not to be able to stream. I miss streaming when I'm not around. Not able to get over here and stream. Alright, let's see what else she's got. She got some junk we could use. What she got? Oh, she got some oil. I'll take that. Oh, and some lanterns. She got some microscopes. Doesn't have a shipment of oil, though. She does have concrete and copper. That's always good. Steel and wood is always good as well. They added these, by the way. She didn't used to have those. Looking good. Now, at some point, you will see me actually come in here. I'll be making so much cash on purified water, I will literally just buy out the vendor every single time. I'll buy out all their junk every single time I come into the vendor. But for right now, I think that is a pretty awesome trade. I think we're going to get some armor up, and we are going to get some better items here. I don't think I really want to get any weapons right now. I'm going to be getting some weapons later on. So let's go with that. And look at that. I got all that stuff, and I got 111 caps on top of that.
That'll fetch more than a few caps.
That is awesome. Now, normally what I try to do is get the metal helmet, but this time I have bought the Destroyer's helmet very early on. So, cool. Let's go ahead and equip that. Now we can give the army helmet to somebody else. And we've got a metal chest piece now, so that's going to take us to 42. And we've got a metal left leg, right arm, right leg, 47. Ah, oh, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting, oh, this is right arm, right. This one's actually better because it's lightweight, which gives me a couple of extra action points. And this is pocketed, so leg right, so we want to go back to that one. But this stuff I'm going to keep for my other peeps. And I've now got a metal chest piece. I've got a full metal set, except for arm left. Actually, I hear the radio. Oops, I should turn the radio
If you're
off.
hurting, just tell the doctor.
I'm gonna probably have to.
Kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something.
Enjoy
Where?
your stay.
Where is the radio?
Option.
Gotta find that radio and turn it off. One of the drawbacks of putting stuff up on YouTube is the actual music from the game. The actual music from the game. I can grab all that stuff. Ooh, I can grab all this.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Stalker. Will strike your videos, so make sure to go in game and turn all the music off if you are a streamer or if you plan to record your videos. Look at all this free stuff in here. Look at all this free stuff.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Stop stalking me, Jacob. Join the railroad. Oh, can't take those.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome.
Thank you, bro. Grabbing all the stuff I can grab. Free stuff, I'll take it. Can't grab that. There it is. There's where that radio is. I got both radios. Okay, so I got my cool stuff. I am out of here.
From around here?
Get away from me, stalkers. Nothing but a bunch of stalkers. Oh, wait, I should have looked for antibiotics. My bad.
You from around here?
My bad. Stop it. Get away from me. Can't grab any of that yet.
Dr. Patricia.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
I want a barter.
Could use some supplies, actually.
Let's see what I can spare.
All right, antibiotics. Woohoo! All right. And she's got some stuff here that normally I would grab, but I'm not going to waste my money on it right now. Squirrel bits, take those. And let's see. She got a flip lighter, which is oil. I will take that. And that's all she's got for me. Thank you very much. Laters. Thank you, Covenant, for being awesome. I'm out of here. Oh, I forgot to say. Hold on. Get away from me.
Around here?
Nope, not around here. Nope, not from around here, bro. Stop talking to me. Because wasn't that metal left at the top of your apparel tab? I think it might have been. Here? Get away from me. Get away. Now, see, what I want to do is go back. Oh, yeah, right there. Metal left leg, metal left arm. Oh, right here. There it is. Oh, it's the painted one. That's right. All right, there we go. 54. Nice. Nice. So we've got that going on. We went over there. Basically what I do with Covenant is I run over there and I cure my conditions and then I get the antibiotics so that I don't have to run back there as much. Now, of course, we've actually furthered the game much further than the first time I played through, where I was doing nothing but running back and forth to try to cure that conditions all the time. And then I realized the only one you really need to cure is the infection early on in the game. Otherwise, you're doing a whole bunch of running back and forth for no reason, I think, anyway. But it's up to you. Your game. You can play it however you want. But for me, it's just the infection one that I try to take care of. But now also I have enough cash to put down my very first... what is my very first trader, which is going to be the person that cures that problem. Ooh, yeah. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Where am I going? This way. This way. Which is going to be a healer so that it cures me whenever I go to my various places. My various places. We still got to come over here and loot all this stuff and do all of this stuff over here too. Tons of stuff to do. Tons of stuff to do in this game. Especially when you got to hoof from place to place. When you got to do a lot of hoofing. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong direction again. This way. This away. I gotta be careful up here. There could be some bad guys. Nope. My provisioner. Aha, Marcy. Sucker. Hoofing it. Oh, she wants to talk to Preston.
You're with the Minutemen, right? Oh, keep up the good work, okay? We need more people like you.
Thanks. It's good to know. Remember to support your local Minutemen.
You're a real hero. Not many around these days. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll put it to good use.
Got you. Get him another stem pack. Let's check.
Look alive.
Yep, get him another stem pack. Thanks so much, NJax, for the host. Appreciate it big time. 888, triple digits. Kismet wasn't that metal left arm. Yes, it's up there. Was playing this town earlier the other day. Killed them all. I know. I have had fun doing that as well. Thank you, Slayer, also for the host. Appreciate it. Hey, Heemfum, hanging out in the stream. Good to see you all. I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday night. I'm having lots of fun. I'm having a great time. Having lots of fun here on the stream. Oh, there we go. Let's keep on going, everybody. We're going to have lots of fun tonight. Get into some trouble. Blow up some stuff. Like we do's up in here. Like we dudes. Okay, so we have walked and done all of that stuff. We have gotten ourselves all of that. Let's see if we go ahead and make ourselves an armor station here. So we don't have to run all the way back to Sanctuary all the time. There we go. Armor workbench. Boom. And we'll go ahead and give ourselves this one here as well. And then the little stove. I like this little stove. I call it the quick bench. And now I can get rid of that one. Actually, I think I had one of those already. I have one of these somewhere. Somewhere. But now I'm going to go ahead and give myself the ability to kind of move my settlement forward. And I'm going to go ahead and move my kind of crafting and stuff here to the drive-in. Because it's kind of like my jump-off point now. So I'm going to go ahead and build out those now that I can do that. And then I'll pull my bed back over here. Like so. Again, you'll notice I won't build a settlement here. I'll just let it be how it is. It's fine. They're just going to recruit people, and I'm going to send them off to the other location there. Now, speaking of that lady, where'd that lady go? Speaking of sending people off. Got Sturgis over there. We got June over there. Where'd that girl go? She wandered off. Well, let's just go ahead and sleep in the bed for about an hour, save, and then all of a sudden, boom, everybody appears. There we go. Marcy's there. There she is, way over there. Hey. So again, notice how every time I come back here, we've got a new recruit. Oh, this is our provisioner there. That's our provisioner. But normally, every time I come back here, I have a new recruit that I can then send somewhere else. We had that girl somewhere. Got 4 people, so she should be around. I don't know where the heck she went. She gave him a stem pack and then disappeared. Try it again. Nope. Wandered away somewhere. Oh well. Okay, so now we're going to need to go to the armor workbench. Excuse me, Preston. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my sound off so we don't have to listen to it bang there. And then we're going to rename my Destroyer's helmet to Z Destroyer's helmet. Now, the reason why we're going to do that is so that it drops to the bottom of the thing. There we go. Now, my previous helmet I can't rename, so it's going to just be as it is. And then we're going to go ahead and work also on our left leg. So rename, and we're going to put Z-leg left metal, like so. And then same thing here, Z-chest, bad typing, chest metal, boom. And this one here, this is going to be Z-, let's see, this is arm dash left metal, metal brace, bray paint. Bray paint, or braced and painted. All right. And what else we got? Let's see. And then these ones we're going to go ahead and rename. And we might save these for some of our other people. So we're going to go ahead and put Y on them, meaning that they are now for my companions and not for me. Z would be me. Y would be for companions, or I might just sell them. We'll see how it goes. And now we got a nice upgrade. All of our stuff. We're all in metal now. Arm left, arm right in metal. We've got our chest is in metal, and then our legs metal. And this one's in pocketed as well. And then, of course, these we will save also for our settlers, or we will save it for us, or we might want the cash. We'll just sell it. One of those things. One of those things. Do you have VSync on? It's kind of tearing. You know, I did turn VSync off. I went in there and I adjusted that from the tearing before. If it's still doing it, I will check it again to see if it reset. I did notice that some of my audio settings had reset and such. So maybe it has reset. But I will make a note after the stream to check that. Fallout 4 tearing. Boom. It might have reset when I put in the new high-res textures. Never know. Never know. But I will try it. I try not to move super fast as well, so it isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. Oh. I'm going to go play some Fallout 4 while hanging out. There you go. That's the thing to do. Play and watch the stream. Kismet, do you prefer leather, metal, or combat armor? Combat armor, Deadpool. I prefer the combat armor, the heavy combat armor I eventually will get for my character, and of course gear it all out and customize it all. Now we can go in and customize some stuff here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do on the jumpsuit. We can go ahead and add an insulated lining, which is going to give me 10 damage resist. I'm definitely going to go with that. Let's go ahead and upgrade my jumpsuit. And let's see what else we can do here. And let's go into this one. Painted metal, which is the best we could do anyway. And then this is braced, which is more than actually I can do. I can't even do that on there because it's already on the object because I don't even have armor yet to do that. So luckily I found something that already had that on there. And then I can go in painted metal, which is going to give me a little bit extra on this metal. Now metal is one of the first things that I will actually start to craft. The other ones I don't craft. The other ones eventually I get through raiders and then leather, and then I sell those, and then I start crafting anything at metal and above. At least that's what I do, because I like to save my resources till then. I've also got a lighter build here, or I can go pocketed. It's going to be weight 2.5. So this is half the weight. But this is more weight, but gives you more carry capacity. So I'm going to be running around from place to place. So I'm probably going to go with the lighter build for now on that. Let's go on the chest here. Let's see what we can do. Let's go painted metal. All right, turn stuff back on again here. And let's see what we can do. Pocketed or padded or lighter build. I'm going to go with lighter build there as well. Again, give me some more action points, especially on your chest piece. Gives you 5 more action points. Super helpful. Reinforced combat armor, which is pretty nice. Eventually, I can really get it up here to polymer combat armor, which will be really great later on. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and take that to painted metal. Get a little bit extra there. And then, of course, go to lighter build. Now, normally I would go pocketed so that I could carry more. But in this case, I want to have more action points so I can run from place to place. If it's already pocketed, I will leave it pocketed, by the way. So kind of find a good balance between the two. All right, there we go. All my gear is good. Now I need my buddy Preston's gear. Where you at, Preston?
Look alive.
All right, buddy. Give me your gear and stand around in your underwear. Now, let's see if I have anything. Now, to get his the gear that he's wearing, I have to give him something else, like a suit, like this. And then he will take his vault suit off, so I can then take his vault suit off so I can modify it. Good little trick there. Okay, now all of his stuff is going to be in Y. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and work on his vault suit. Oop, I don't want to scrap it. That I don't want to do. I'm going to go ahead and up the insulated lighting. Give him a little bit more electricity resistance. And again, we'll go ahead and go to his pocketed here. We'll upgrade it to painted. And his leg. I wish I had another chest piece. That would have been awesome. So that's painted. Not Raider. We're going to get rid of that. So this left leg. Do I have a left leg? Metal left leg. I need another metal left leg for him. But we'll leave it for now. Leg, left, leather, and I have Raider. Leather one is better. So this Raider one, we're going to go ahead and rename this one. We trash this. Oh, trash it. All right, and he's already got this one, which is right leg, left leg, leather. Chest is pocketed. We'll keep that for him, and then we will tell this one to trash this one. And metal right arm, right leg. He's already got right leg. He's already got right arm. Okay, well then we'll keep those metals for later. Okay, good enough. Pressed in.
What do you need? Okay, this is what I've got.
He looks funny in that suit. Looks funny in that suit. All right, and let's give him some more of this stuff back. Again, the reason why I put the Y there is so I know that's my companion's armor. And we'll put him back into that. That suit back. And grab the stem pack. And there we go. Now he's got upgrades as well. Looking good. Now we did a whole lot of stuff there. Let's go ahead and save so we don't have to do all that again. Kez, you know that even if you kill everyone in Covenant, the clinic remains and you can assign someone to it. I did not know that. I had no idea that you could do that. I didn't know you could assign people to the thing. I never even saw that before. I don't know. I will have to try it out. But in the very beginning, I don't want to mess with trying to kill them all, especially since I'm low level and all of that. So, don't really want to mess with it. I would rather have them as a go-to place and I can buy stuff from the vendors and all of that stuff. They're just another vendor for me. Because actually, the other one I will have is going to be across the way here. Of course, Tapping and Boathouse. Eventually, I'll get that one. So, we've got that done. How much time we have left? Whoa, we're going to run out of time. We're going to run out of time. We got to go. Hey, it's King Leopold. What's up, buddy? What is up? The Homeless Sims Challenge. There you go. I know Sister Wolf loves that Sims. Loves the Sims. Okay. Again, notice like I got a condition on me again. That little red suitcase. And I barely did anything. Barely did anything. By the way, if you see this thing pop up right here, you can earn extra Kiz Caps for contests and giveaways here on the stream simply by following my Twitter and following my YouTube channel or subscribing to my YouTube channel. And then you got... Oh, I first defense one. Let's do it. Did we save? Let's save first.
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen.
Oh, we got our first defense one. Let's go. Quit talking, Preston. Let's go, buddy. Come on. In the fog. Gotta do it in the fog. So we've got our very first defense of a settlement. Now, we don't have any turrets there, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And just fight them and see how it goes. You guys get to watch me die. Adds more to my death counter down there. Let's do this. Let's do this. Jazz Sands hanging out in the chat. What's up? Welcome home. We are doing awesome today. Man, we are having an awesome night tonight. We are building tons of stuff. We've got a lot of our settlements built out. We have expanded our settlements. We got Sunshine Tidings there. We also got 10 Pines Bluff up to maximum settlement for right now. We're going to try to make it to the police station. I don't know if we're going to make it tonight. It might be on Wednesday. We'll see. We will see. We are trying to make it back to Red Rocket to defend Red Rocket because I can't just quick travel. I got to walk all the way there. And probably a best to have forwarded time so I wasn't in the fog, but we're going to try it in the spooky fog, see what happens. By the way, too bad you guys can't see this, but these textures are insane. They are incredible. Got the HD texture pack going. Of course, I'm in ultra settings with all the settings on maximum. It looks awesome. Awesome. I'm running toward... Did I miss it? No. Still going. I'm in from this side. Thought I missed it there for a second. Try to come in from the other side. Sneak up behind him. Press it.
Heads up.
What is
Now,
it?
now notice what I do is I get him under control when I get close so I can send him after the bad guys. Oh, there it goes. I can hear it. Oh, they didn't attack from this side. They're attacking. Oh, it's super mutants. Oh, we're in trouble now. Whoop!
Head over there.
Get him! Run for the rocks! Up! Preston down. Come on, sucker. Follow me over here. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Jump in the water before the hound gets me. Go, Kismet, go! Battle tactics, people. Battle tactics. I pressed him down. Foggy, I can't see a thing.
I hear something.
What? Oh. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Why can't I throw my stuff? I'm trying to throw a cocktail at him. Oh, I got rid of my... I was out of grenades. That's what it was.
What just happened?
Come on, sucker. I dare you come over there. Come over here. Come over here. I dare you. Now this is when you realize that I should have put some turrets at Red Rocket. See if we can drag him over here. There we go. Come on, punk. There they go! Kismet Killbox on the job! Come on, sucker! This is my invention. The Kismet Killbox. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Look at all of them. Wow. Wow, look how many super mutants. Oh, he's taking damage. Patience. Patience is a virtue. One down. Get him, dog me. He's down. Got that guy. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and do this. Oh, this is epic. Let's get up, everybody.
Justice for you.
And I got there just in time and they're all dead. So yes, I dragged them all from Red Rocket over here and didn't let them get annihilated by the Kismet kill box. Ooh, thanks for the free loot. Thanks for all the free loot. Oh, you did a good job, boy. You did good. You're a good boy. Good boy. All right, we owned them. Using some smart battle tactics. There we go. Super mutants are super tough in the beginning. But it's just all sort of free loot. Thanks for all the free loot. I like lots of free loot. That was a lot of super mutants. That was a bunch of them, especially this early in the game. That was a ton of them. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. So again, that's why I have that Kismet kill box hanging up there. So if they do run in here, they can get shot from really far away. Notice how far that is. That's pretty far. That's all you need to defend your settlements. Now, of course, it would have been even easier if I had it over here right on the edge and then it could have fire over the bridge. But it worked out. It worked out. It's smarter than harder, right? Works smarter than harder. Somebody died back here. Let's check down here. Yes, in the water. Right there. Woo! Thanks for the free loot. Oh, and now I'm overburdened. Awesome. Awesome! I get any booze I can drink? Nope. Do some slow walking. Some slow walking back up over here. Let's do it. Woo! TR Driver says, Kiz, didn't one fall in the water? Yes, he did. I just got him. I just got him. King balls are not much. Wishing it would stop snowing. Oh, man. Is it snowing there? It actually was a nice day today. It was about 70 degrees here in Tennessee. I don't like the cold. I'm like a bear. I go and hibernate inside until it warms up. Denver Bronco says, good evening, Kismet. How are you? How's the family? They are doing awesome. I have been very, very sick, but feeling much better, obviously, because I'm streaming again. And that is good. That is all good. Boom, hit T to drop all that stuff in there. There we go. Now I'm not overburdened anymore. Let's double check any more of them. Looking good. Now Preston, because he got downed and then I got too far away from him, he jumped back to the drive-in. So we're going to have to get him there. But we would have been very smart to put some turrets here at Red Rocket there for some defense. We did not. Oh, he killed my cow. He killed my moo-moo. He killed my moo-moo. Bummer. Bummer. Hey, bro. This ain't no, like, sit down and chill out zone. Get over there. Not the Starlight Drive-In. Oh, where's it? I already sent him. He just didn't go. He should be going to the place. Because notice how it doesn't give me that selection. Doesn't give me Sunshine Tidings. So he should be already walking over there. He should be already going to Sunshine Tidings. Weird. He should be already on his way. Oh, look, and they destroyed all of my food. Yep. Stop it. Go in here. There we go. Okay, so we can go ahead and hit E to repair, and then E again to enter on the PC if you want to repair all your food here. I'll just repair it just for the funsies. This way, anybody who's here while I'm not around will come back and work on that meat fruit when I'm not around. So there we go. Defended our very first area. Let's go ahead and save. Again, when I get more turrets, I will start to use those turrets in other places like Red Rocket and all of these places. But I don't do it at Red Rocket early on because I want to use those turrets elsewhere, and then that resource is very rare. So I don't want to burn all that resource. Like right now I can do 6 turrets, and I can put some turrets here, but it's already been attacked, so there's no reason to really do it now, unless it's going to get attacked a whole lot. Thank you so much for that awesome host there. Appreciate you blowing up the stream there, Shandy. Appreciate it big time. Kismet, are you using any mods? No, Deadpool. I do not cheat. I do not shortcut, and I do not use any third-party mods. I believe that you can play totally legit. Doesn't matter whether you're playing on PC like me or whether you're playing on Xbox or PS4. You can do everything that I'm doing on yours as well. And that's how I like to play. I don't like to cheat. I don't like to shortcut. Of course, some mods do make the game even harder. I'm a big fan of mods, but I use mods like DLC. So when I've kind of played through it a whole bunch of different ways and done a bunch of different things, then I will then add some mods and just try them out. But otherwise, if you have your mods on, you can't also do your achievements. And I've been playing 1,600 hours almost, and I still haven't done all my achievements because I'm in no hurry. I'm trying to get the most out of my dollar bills. Mackie J, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. I apologize if I butcher your name. If I do butcher it, go ahead and throw it in the name in the chat. Make sure to say welcome to him in the chat, everybody. We have an awesome community here on the stream. A lot of awesome people hang out in my stream every single night. Feel free to come in and chill out. Thanks for the raid yesterday, says Shandy. Oh, we love to go out and raid people. We love to throw some love out to people, and you were having lots of fun. My goal as a person who raids other people. Thank you, Shandy, also for the follow. Appreciate you dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. We go out, and my goal is to kind of pay it forward to other people who have done to my stream. Now, there was a time in my stream where I only had about 35 followers. I only had about 3 or 4 people who were my members watching my stream. And then eventually I got to 5, 10, 15, sometimes as high as 100 or 200 or 300 people here in my stream. And that's because of all the awesome people that came in and raided my channel. So I always like to pay it forward to other smaller streamers as well, like you. And our whole goal is just to go in there and make you smile, make you have a great stream as well. Maybe have some people discover you as a streamer as well. So I call it the Kismet Love Train. We get on that Kismet Love Train. We go out, we show that love to other streamers, and we hope that you get in there and you kind of pay it forward to other streamers as well. And it just kind of goes around Twitch and makes Twitch a better place, I think, anyway. And I do it one person at a time. And I've literally raided hundreds and hundreds of people here on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. And I don't raid people just because they're big and I want them to raid me back. I raid them so that they'll eventually, of course, catch that, get on that Kismet Love Train and pay it forward to other people, and then it goes around, and it's really awesome. I think it's a great kind of thing to do around Twitch. So that's what I think. So thanks for hanging on the stream. Appreciate you coming in and checking it out. As you can see, I am sitting here behind my Overseer's desk playing a lot of Fallout 4. I love this game. It is super, super fun. I've got about 1,600 hours. This is my 5th playthrough now. And I'm showing everybody kind of my way to survival mode. The hardest mode in the game. This is the new survival mode. As you can see, I'm getting a fantastic start. I've already got 4 or 5 settlements built up, and I'm only just a measly level 14. And I build up my settlements in the beginning because then they basically last me the entire rest of the game and just make me money. Make me money. It's like a business, right? I got a business running here. I got Sanctuary making me money. I got Abernathy Farm making me money. I got 10 Pines making me money. I got soon. I've got Sunshine Tidings going to be making me some money way down here as well. So while I'm running around the wasteland getting shot at, they're back there working hard, making me some money so I can upgrade my gear. I can upgrade their defenses as well, and so on. So that's why I get them busy doing that. Get them busy. Busy working. Okay, so we got that done. Oh, we're going to run out of time, though. We got about another 15 minutes before we go and we get on that Kismet Love Train. We show that love to somebody else around the Twitch sphere here. And let's go ahead and drop off some of these resources back here and see if Trash Can Carla's here. Speaking of making some money. And we'll have to go all the way back and get Preston back. And we defended our settlement here against the horde of super mutants, which is very dangerous because I'm playing a melee playthrough. And a melee playthrough, let me get kind of centered here. A melee playthrough is incredibly difficult, especially super mutants. I hit them for like just a little bit at this point. But trying to kill all of these guys in melee mode is incredibly difficult. It is super difficult. So what I do is I use my smarts. What I do is I build the Kismet kill box. All you need is one of these. It'll defend your settlement. A whole bunch of super mutants come along. You know what's going to do? It's going to tear them all down. And then you just go pick up all the loot. That's what it's going to do. Thank you so much also to Brad for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday night. I'm having lots of fun playing some Fallout, as usual. As usual. All right, so we got a whole bunch of stuff that we want to keep. This blade gem, we want to keep that. We're going to put it in our kind of keep box here. Our long-term keep box. We got the big gem in there. We'll put that meat hook in there. Anything else long-term we want to save? Nope. And let's also go into our miscellaneous stuff. Put that in there. Lunch boxes, Wasteland Survival Guides. We'll keep those and we'll read those later. And all that other stuff we will keep. And then our gear we want to keep, we'll put over here in our gear save box. For our people later on, like our army helmet here. We've got our metal gear, which we'll give to some of our peeps. Fashionable glasses. Nobody else gets those except for me. I get those. And then all this other stuff we can sell. We'll go out here. Oh, there's Trash Can Carla right there. How convenient. My vendor has come to here, and I'm going to grab all the stuff I have in here to sell to Trash Can Carla. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Doing work.
I've got a few minutes
there you
to
go.
browse.
Yeah.
How do settlements make you money? That is a great question, Brent. That is an excellent question. There's many ways to make money from your settlements. Of course, you can do it by purified water. You make a bunch of extra purified water, take that, sell it to the vendors, make that money. You can also build up jet. You can do farms and make jet and sell that if you like to be a drug dealer. I don't like to play that way, but hey, it's your game. You can play it however you want. You can also make a ton of mute fruit and take that mute fruit and sell that to it as well. There's 1,000 different ways to make the money. Thank you, Stormblaze, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Let's show all those people some love in the chat, everybody. But that's how you make some money. Now, in my case, I will go through and build up my settlements without cheating, without any mods, without any shortcutting or glitching to get unlimited picking of stuff up or anything like that. And I will make 8,000 purified water, which is 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. Every few days. So you will be a caps millionaire if you follow through on what I'm doing. Just build up all your settlements and then, of course, build up those purified water intakes. So you build a lot of purified water because you need a lot of defense for that as well. But over time, you will see I'll do that here in this build. I will go through and I will make enough caps. So every 2 days, I could literally go and buy out every single vendor in the entire game. Just like that. Just like that. It just takes time and investment into building up your settlements and having them make you cash. Now, another way they make you cash is they also go and collect stuff. So you see right here, these scavenging stations. That's what I do at Sanctuary. My Sanctuary is mainly scavenging stations and then also doing purified water. So eventually, not only will they be making me cash from purified water, but they will also be collecting stuff for me to build other settlements, which also makes me cash. All right, let's talk to Trash Can Carla.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Need some Visine there, Carla.
Let's see what you got.
Always happy to make
Need some
sale.
Visine. Hey, Stormblades, what's up? Kismet, do you ever get bored of Fallout? I do not. I do not get bored. It is the reason why I like Fallout is because I'm so in love with the franchise. It is so incredibly fun. It's also because way back in the day, I actually did work for Interplay. They were one of the clients of the place that I worked for, and I worked on a lot of their stuff, including Fallout. That's right, way back in the day. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. All the graphics and cool stuff that you see here on my stream, like that Dragon Hammer that you see drop down there, and other cool things like I can just like make it snow. Boom, just like that on stream if I wanted to. Or I could go in, if I wanted to point stuff out to you, I could just, boom, pull up my red arrow just like that and point things out to you. Like, right now she's got 253 caps. I've got 751. I've got a ton of stuff to sell to her. And I'm going to show you, actually, did I grab the purified water? Let's see if I've got some purified water here. So again, you'll see lots of graphics and things like that. So Fallout is one of those franchises that I do not get bored ever playing. I don't ever get bored playing it. And that's what I find when you click with a game like that, that's kind of that magical to you. That's when I don't rush. I don't want to rush through it and just, fast as I can, get to the end. In 10 hours, I got to the end. Oh, I'm finished with Fallout 4. There goes $110 down the drain. So if anything in my stream, I hope you learn how to get more out of this stuff, out of your money, out of your games, and play through multiple ways, play through different things. Sometimes do settlements, sometimes do questing, kind of bounce back and forth. And sometimes don't do either of those. Sometimes just put your feet down on the pavement and just go walking across the wasteland and see what happens. Because you never know. All sorts of mischief is going to happen when you do that. So yeah, that's what my stream is all about. Also positivity, keeping positive, enjoying yourself in life. Because life's not an easy thing. It is a pretty tough thing. It is a tough thing. And if anybody tells you it's easy, they are lying to your face. To your faces. So there we go. And I tell it straight up in here. I tell it straight up here in my stream. Now I'm just going to sell her a bunch of this extra stuff. Like that. And I'm not going to save that leather. If I start getting stuff that's metal and above, then I will save that. Or combat armor, I will save that for my peeps. Bubblegum, carrot, cram, apples, don't need it. Do not sell your dirty water. Simulants, sell it. Sell it. Jet, sell it. Mutant hound meat, Nuka-Cola, sell it. Sell it. Now, you know, I will use some of this stuff later. Purified water. There we go. Look how much I get for purified water. 80 caps for just 8 purified water. Now, what if I had 800? Or wait, no, if I had 80. If I had 80 purified water, I'd be getting 800 caps right now. If I had 800 water, or 800 purified water, I'd be getting 8,000 caps, and so on and so forth and so forth. And that's why it's worth so much cash. Now, the other thing that's worth a lot, or a pretty decent amount, is the mute fruit. So you can make a huge farm of mute fruit, collect it all, sell it to the vendor. You'd be getting tons and tons of caps that way as well. And then later on, you can also invest in the vendors so the vendors have more value. Instead of just having 200 or 300 caps, they'll have 800 or 1,000. And then when you get to that point, then you're just rolling in the dough, rolling in the caps. So I would just sell my purified water. I do not carry purified water around. And same thing with all this other stuff that normally you think you're going to need later. Just sell it off. Don't keep it. Get rid of it. I would rather have the resources to build up my settlements, which are going to make me more money in the long run, than to have all this extra stuff, or like a ton of extra ammo, or 10,038 ammo and all that. Best to just sell that off to the vendors. So you can buy materials so you can build up your settlements. At least that's the way I play. Of course, your game, you can play it however you want. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. Now, I can't use... Now, I'm also doing a melee playthrough, so I can't use any rifles. I can't use any pistols other than to blow up, like, turrets or to blow up cars. I like to blow up cars in the game. So, all the other stuff here, I'm just going to get rid of. So, you will see me sell shotgun cells and fusion cells every single time, because I do not using that in this particular playthrough. Now, normally, I get the Overseer's Guardian, which is my favorite weapon in the entire game. It is the best all-around weapon. You can get it from a certain vault, which I'm not going to tell you which one. But once you get that Overseer's Guardian, that's it. You rule. You rule, especially if you change it over to 38 ammo or 308 ammo, and then you modify it so it's more of a hip fire gun. I can annihilate everybody. If I go get the Overseer's Guardian right now, I win. I win the entire game. I could just annihilate the rest of the game. But we're trying to make it a little bit harder. We're trying to make it harder on top of it already being 10 to 100 times harder. So we're doing a melee playthrough. Melee, grenades, and pistol. So there we go. So there we go, Ziggy Wiggy. I do not get bored of it. I enjoy it greatly, as you can tell. If there was a point where I disliked or started not to enjoy Fallout 4, I would tell everybody. I would say, you know what? I don't like the game anymore. I'm not going to play. I would just tell everybody, because you can tell when somebody is enjoying what they're doing, right? When they are enjoying and having fun doing what they're doing right now. And you can tell when they're just there playing League of Legends and hoping they get viewers, right? I don't do that. I think it's very disingenuous. I think it's very unethical to do that. The person that you see stream is who I am. That's who I am. I don't pretend to be anybody else. That's the person I am. So that's what you'll find in my stream. Denver Bronco says, Kiz, any new upcoming games you are looking for? Yes, actually, very strangely, there's a Lego World game that I saw at TwitchCon 2016 when I was there. That guy was really cool, by the way. That is a multiplayer Lego game. Now, I had Legos when I was a kid. I haven't done Legos in forever. My kids actually play some Legos from time to time. But I have the original Legos, the actual original sets, and the original instructions for them in a box in my garage. So my plan is to get that and set up a server where we can all play together, and then get those original plans out, which I don't even know if I even have the pieces for those anymore, but go and make those original plans on the game. So that's probably one I'm looking for. There's a lot of other ones I'm planning on playing as well. But I will let you know when we go to play those. I'll probably put them below the stream so you can see those upcoming games. Kiz, did you know that the trash can is an Institute supporter? The trash can is? I did not know that. Kiz, have you tried Skyrim? Yes, Ziggly Wiggly. I have tried it. I have not played it all the way through. We usually play it on Retro Night, which is Thursday night, which we'll probably play it again this Thursday. Kevin McTeely Wheelie or something. No, Kevin Michael Teeny. Sorry. Thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. I get a little silly at the end of the stream. I get a little silly when we're getting to the end of the stream. So yes, I do like that. You sold everything. Yes, I sell it all. I get rid of it all because I will buy it all back later. BSE respectfully says, I use the Overseer's Guardian as a sneaky sniper, was pretty much untouchable. Exactly. I am the best sniper, both in real life, by the way, and in a game. I'm a pretty decent sniper. You better look out. There was actually only one person who was a better shot than me in real life, and that was my dad. He was insane, by the way. He would play Duck Hunt. You guys remember that game, Duck Hunt, where you had like you shot the ducks on the screen, right? He would have his turn, which was like an hour long. He would just, and he'd get him in one shot too. I swear sometimes he wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking and he would still get him. So he was incredibly good at that game. Incredibly good real life shot as well. Taught me all of his tricks. So I'm really an awesome sniper as well with the Overseer's Guardian. Let's see. Porter Robinson, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. So I love to set it up as a sniper as well. Now, I do not use the sniper turret on it. I do not use the kind of Gatling gun on the Overseer's Guardian. If you look way back in my Twitter, I have a screenshot of how I usually set up my Overseer's Guardian. Maybe I'll tweet that out again. Mods, remind me of that later. Reminds me of that later of sending out my Overseer's Guardian setup on Twitter. If you guys want to check my Twitter, it's at KismetBP. They'll throw it in the chat there for you. My mods will throw it in there for you. So I'll throw that up there later. But basically what you want to do is I take the zoom in sight off, and I just make it the reflex dot sight. And then I take that little green dot, and I put it right in the middle of their forehead, and I headshot them suckers. And then I can run through the entire wasteland and destroy them. So try that out next time you're doing using the Overseer's Guardian. Just put the reflex sight on it, and then take the Gatling thing off of it. Make it put the muzzle on there. Make it as high powered as you can. Make it because you can one shot people. You basically just go around the wasteland, and you're like, oh, there's a bad guy. Boom, dead. Oh, there's another one. Boom, dead. And you're just annihilating them from really far off. So there we go. Like right now, look at that. Shows me 1,177 caps. Woo! We in the money. We in the money. All right. Now I want to keep all this other stuff. All the rest of this stuff is food. I like to keep that. Keep my antibiotics. And I think we've got rid of all that. All right. So she's got $1,100 bills or caps she owes me. These things right here. Bottle caps. You're like, Kismet, what the heck are you doing with some bottle caps? I have my very own bottle caps. Check it out. That's right. These are called Kiz caps. And you guys are earning them right now. Well, the virtual versions of them. That's right, Artist Gamer and Twitch Broadcaster. Ooh, back in focus. You guys are earning them right now just by hanging out in the stream. If you want to check those, you can go !loot, by the way, if you want to check how many Kiz caps you've got going on. Kismet, what's your opinion on Horizon Zero Dawn? I have only glanced at it. I have not really gotten into it, so I don't really have a deep opinion on it. But I don't know. I don't know. You never know. You know what I mean? Sometimes they just hype the heck out of those games. And you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And, it's got dragons. And, it's so cool. And then it's like that other space game. What's that space game that was like so hyped? And then when it came out, everybody was ticked off at them. I'm glad I didn't buy that game, by the way. I'm glad I didn't buy that game. I was going to buy that game. I'm into those type of games. What's the name of that game, guys? Throw it in the chat. By the way, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat, like, hello, Kismet, how you doing? And then we'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat. I hate missing people's comments in there. Chucky's the Ghost, or Chuckles. Chuckles the Ghost. Great name. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Show some Chuckles some love in the chat. No Man's Sky, there you go. Porter Robinson, a great concept, a great idea. But sadly, poorly, from what I've heard, poorly administrated. But hopefully they come back and they fix it up and they make it better. But of course, when you have that much backlash from not coming out with the awesome product first. See, the problem is sometimes developers, they come out with it and they say, oh, we'll just fix it later. Well, that doesn't work. It doesn't work in Star Wars The Old Republic, which came out, had all these problems, and then 300 members of mine decided to stop being subscribers and left the game. And then they went in, they fixed it, they added a bunch of stuff. My members like, cool, let's go back, let's play some more. So then we went back, we played, we had a great time, da-da-da-da-da. And then they make the same dumb mistake and turn all the drops into RNG, which then, of course, take off all my members, and my members don't want to play anymore. So, listen, developers, I am begging you, take the extra time to make the game great originally, and you won't have such a big backlash on people who dislike your game, and they will continue to want to play your game longer. And I know it's a huge financial burden to get a game going, and sometimes you have the corporate suits who don't play any games, by the way. They don't play the games. They just try to make some money, right? Which is a bad thing. Bad thing. Don't let the corporate suits push out your game too early, or you will have the same problem as many before you. All right, so we now should have enough to get a shipment of oil. We do. Look, and by the way, look at how my my stuff is reduced now because I have those glasses on, which give me charisma, as well as I have the helmet on, which gives me extra charisma as well. So now it's reduced from about 1,100 caps to 939 caps, or 38, and then we'll keep going down and down and down until the shipment of oil is like 700 or 800 caps as I get my charisma up higher and higher and my trade going higher and higher. So I want this shipment of oil. That is going to take away most of our money, but it's going to be perfect because we're still going to get 69 caps, and we're going to get a whole bunch of oil so that we can make turrets in our various locations. Make some more Kismet kill boxes like that one right up there. All right, that is awesome. Sadly, we are running out of time. Kismet, I bought 2 copies of No Man's Sky. Biggest mistake I ever made. Oh, sorry to hear that, King Leopold. Sorry to hear that, bro. I'm really bummed out when that happened because a lot of people spent a lot of time and effort on those games, and they just didn't turn out. Because I'm now doing a pistol grenade survival mode. Hey, there you go. I rarely ever use melee when I'm playing through, and all the time, this nearly 1,600 hours I've played, I typically don't use melee weapons. I use the Overseer's Guardian. That's it. I win. Or I use my power armor. I use that stuff. But in this time, we are doing just melee. I rarely ever use grenades. So this time I said, you know what? I don't use it. So I'm going to restrict myself to just melee weapons, just grenades, and of course use the pistol for turrets. Because, for turrets, it's very hard to get up there when you have a melee weapon. So you can use it for turrets, blowing up random cars, which I love to do. So there we go. We just made an absolute ton of cash. We just literally made 1,500 caps worth of cash money at level 14. At level 14 using that. Now, I probably have some more in here, by the way. I probably have some more money sitting in here for me to sell. More purified water right there. I'm going to grab it, run back over here, make me some more money.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what you have.
You break it, you buy it.
Oh, I'm going to break it. And then I'm going to buy it. Okay, and we're going to sell that purified water. Again, another 70 caps right there. Boom. Thank you very much. Now, what did I need to do to get that purified water? Nothing. All I had to do was run down here. Well, I had to get some resources first. And I'll run over here and show you where I'm getting that purified water from. Right down here, I've got purified water running down here at the bottom. Now, I don't have science yet. Which I need to get right here, way down here. I need to get science so that I can get the bigger water purifiers, and then I'll be making thousands of purified water once I get that going. And then literally I will have so much money that I can buy out all the vendors. Buy them all out. And I can buy all the best weapons and all the best gear and tons of ammo and all of that stuff. Because I use the settlements like they're a business. Right? Nobody's standing around. Nobody's just walking around doing nothing. And if they are, I'm going to find them and put them to work. A whole bunch of people scrapping, finding a whole bunch of resources for me here. I've got, of course, the vendor coming in and out here of Sanctuary. I've got all the food running back here so that I can use that to build up other settlements as I'm going along. And, of course, I took all of these people from Red Rocket and from the drive-in and sent them over here very early on. And that's how you have an amazing start. That's how you have an incredible start to Fallout 4, by building up those settlements very early on. Now, do you have to use a lot of resources? Not really. Not really. If you notice, I don't have any walls. I don't have any big defenses. I don't need all of that. You know what I need? I simply need this right here. The Kismet kill box. Whoop! As he falls off the edge. The Kismet kill box right up here. That's all I need. You put this on this side and one on the other side, and anything comes in here and tries to attack you, you're good. You're good. Now, I need some sleep here. Let's run back and sell it. Blitz, the most powerful over perk. I'm going to try Blitz this time. I have not tried Blitz yet, but I'm going to totally try it. Let's go ahead and sleep for a good 8 hours so we get well rested. And that is pretty much it for this stream tonight. We have got a whole bunch. I'd love to just keep going, guys. I would love to keep going. I have a massive amount of stuff to do tomorrow, but we will get more Fallout 4 going on. Fallout 4 going on. You check for Antibox and Cola. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I usually do. I usually check. But that's okay. We just did amazing stuff there. Actually, I put my resources in the bank. There we go. Okay, I had to hit T to put it in the bank. Let's go ahead and save again. Actually, let's just go ahead and forward it by about 7 hours, so we're in the morning time when we come back next time. We're ready to play. All right, so what we're going to do here very quickly is we're going to say thanks to some peeps, and then we're going to raid somebody. We're going to get fired up, get that love train going on. We're going to show some love to another streamer here. Let's see who we got lined up for my mods here. We got a couple peeps. Go in. We had an awesome raid last night. We made her smile. That was a lot of fun. But that's the second we make them smile, usually within the first 10 or 20 seconds, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, we don't go in there in a mean way. We're not there to be hateful or...
You know, you always...
Whoa! All right. We don't mean to go in there and be hateful or anything like that. We want to show them some love. We want to make their night, make them have more fun doing their stream. There we go. All right. So Chewy's got me a somebody to raid here, and I'm going to get that set up. All right. So I'm going to set that up while you guys are watching about 1 minute of thank yous here, and I shall be right back.
Hail to the king, baby.
Big thanks to my Giga supporter, Dark Angel, for that awesome support. Thank you so much. Now, thanks to my legendary supporters, Kidney Killer 71, Misfit Jim, Resident Spike, JS Cags, Mace, Noah, Grandpa Plays, Teleshows, Coda, Steel Pie, Kern Jez, Action 2.0, Wink, Supersize My Peanuts, Aang, Big JP, That's Mr. Non to You, Fast, and Dave. Thanks to my legendary supporters and all my other supporters, you are the ones that keep this stream a-going. Now, the best ways to support the stream is be a lurker, also subscribe and follow on YouTube and on Twitter, and one of the greatest ways is to donate or subscribe on GameWist or Patreon. That is the best way to keep the stream a-going.
Unstoppable.
Mr. Wolf, Chewbacca, Nooshki, Crazy, as well as Dark Angel. Thank you so much for that always awesome stream support.
My stream schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 6 p.m. Pacific, to 2 a.m. Eastern Time, plus watch for bonus streams on my
All right, I'm back, everybody, here in my overseer's office. I hope you guys like my cool overseer's office if you haven't seen it before. All right, so thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the stream. What we're going to do right now is we're going to get you guys fired up and ready to go in the stream. Here's what we do. Now, I call it the Kismet Love Train. But what we're going to do is we're going to go show that love just to another streamer around Twitch. Hopefully they get on that Kismet Love Train and take that train and show it to love to somebody else. And it goes around and just makes Twitch a better place for all of us, for everybody, both streamers and for people who watch. Because I'm both a stream watcher and also a streamer as well. So I like to go out and put some positivity out in the community as well. So that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you guys are ready to go. Check the chat right now. You can see it right there, Kismet Raid. You want to go ahead and highlight that and copy that. And we are going to go out there and we're going to show some peeps some love here in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and see if you guys are ready. You guys are prepped and ready. Press some buttons for that love train. So let me go ahead and fire up the love train. Let's see if you guys are ready to do it. I want you to blow up my chat right here. Let's see if you're ready. Let's see who's ready to raid. Let's do it. Blow up that chat, everybody. Who's ready to raid? I want to see. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out right over here. See who's ready to raid. Rodrum is on it. Look at that. He's already ready to raid. He's ready to go. All right, who we got? Crazy's ready to go. Chewy's on the love train. We've got Sister Wolf on that love train. Come on, everybody, get on that love train. Get on there. We're going to do this. Blow it up. All right, I think we're ready. Hold on. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to do this raid. There we go. Also, Crazy showing some more love in there. Okay, we're going to sneak over there. Right now. Now, here's the person we're going to raid right here. Now, she don't know we're coming. Wait for me. Don't rush over there. Wait for me. Her name is Neekums. I don't think I've ever heard of Neekums, but she's currently playing some Fallout 4. We're going to sneak over there. We're going to try to make her night. Now, our goal is to go over there and raid and to make her smile. If we make her smile, then we have done our job for the night. All right? You guys ready? I don't care if you've never done a raid with me before, if you've been here for 1 minute or you've been here for years, get ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the chat here. Let me go first. Let me go first. Stand by. Get ready. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go get her, everybody. Let's listen in.
Why is it saying there's still power armor here? Is there more?
Go, go, go. Go get her, everybody. Follow that link in the chat. Go over there. Show her Kismet love. Go show that Kismet love. I'm going to go ahead and throw her a follow here.
Up higher.
Boom.
Mags, I'm glad all that nonsense is over with.
Let's see what she says.
Kismet raid. How are you? What were you streaming?
She's smiling already. Great job, everybody.
Chewbacca, hey. Your stream account's 13. Oh, DM. Mine is. Mine's only 4 years old. I feel like a scrub. Where is this power armor though? Not like I'm gonna wear it, but I want it.
My chat is logged into the wrong thing.
Under sun and sky.
Try it again, like that. There we go. All right.
On it. Ro Ram, thank you for the follow. Kismet raid. Fallout 4 survival mode with HD. Nice.
We greet you warmly.
Nice. Kismet, thank you so much for the follow. Ring of Destiny. I'm always afraid to do survival. I'll do very hard, but I'm afraid to do survival because I know I'm not going to save and die and then lose 4 hours of progress and just be so annoyed. You know what I mean? I can't do that to myself. I think I will try it in the future, but scares me. Scares me. That's awesome though.
There we go.
Yes, Billy Robinson. I have terrible posture.
Join the club. I have the same problem. Oh, what happened? I bumped her.
You guys, thank
Cut
you
off
so
a little
much
bit there.
for hosting the raid. I really appreciate you guys all coming by. Most of all, thank you for the follow.
There she is.
Really? Let me, here just a second. I want to make sure I give him a follow. If he's rated you and me.
Oh, yeah. I rate a lot of people.
Obviously,
Hundreds of people.
fantastic
Well, you think that's awesome? Well, wait till we drop the massive host on her, and we're going to double how many people are in her channel right now. Here we go, everybody. Here we go, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Oh, I pressed the play button instead of the thing. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the stream. I will be back on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for playing more Fallout. Of course, we'll be playing some games with my team as well. So let's throw the host and see what she says to that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, one of my favorite times of the night. Throw in those hosts. Let's do it. Here we go. Boom!
Me and Oblivion. It's the reason I rage on installed. Why would Oblivion?
Let's see what
Wolf, thank you for the follow.
with a massive host.
Oh yeah, I'm a CS player.
We greet you
Porter Robinson, thank you for the follow. You guys, this is awesome, man. I really, really appreciate it.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Thank you for that host. That's awesome. Thank you. And to think you've rated Serial. Like, Serial is awesome.
Nuka World.
Awesome.
All lit up.
Straponosaurus, thank you for coming back by. I hope you have a good night.
Oh, it hasn't updated yet. She doesn't have a hosting.
It sure is.
Let's
I
see.
haven't seen any place like it.
Delayed.
It ain't just the lights, boss. Now that Mason is gone,
We already got Engage's pants this run.
taken out, there's not much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the.
Oh, she doesn't have a hosting.
There ain't a soul from here to Diamond
Playing some
City
Nuka World.
heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of
Aw,
our gang.
thanks, Kismet.
was
Of
all
course.
in
I always love rating
I
at the end of
took a
streams
big
every
chance
night.
helping you take
Thank you so
down
much,
Cole.
man. I really do appreciate it, man.
That paid off.
All right.
You know the real difference.
Well, there we go, everybody. That was super fun. I have my cursor here. That was super fun. That's it for me, everybody.
Put your neck on the line.
Come on, there we go. All right, that was super fun, everybody. That's it for me. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.